The significance of Brahma Muhurta has been revered in Indian Sanatan culture since time immemorial. This period is considered ideal not only for yoga, meditation, and spiritual practice, but also the most auspicious time for spiritual growth. Its importance lies in achieving physical, mental, and spiritual balance. Brahma Muhurta occurs approximately 1.5 hours before sunrise, in the final phase of the night, when a unique energy pervades creation, offering the practitioner profound peace and mental clarity. It's seen as the optimal time to establish a direct connection with the divine. Sages, monks, and ascetics use this time for meditation, chanting, penance, and spiritual practices. It's believed that practicing during Brahma Muhurta grants mental peace, inner strength, and unparalleled spiritual development. Friends, there's a story that unveils the secret of Brahma Muhurta and a meditation technique that, if followed for 7 days, can help manifest your dreams, drawing special support from cosmic energies while fostering stability and wisdom. Let me share that story. Long ago, in the depths of the Himalayas, there was an ashram where the great sage Maharishi Vashishta resided. His fame for wisdom, spiritual practice, and yogic prowess spread far and wide. Vashishta's life was dedicated to selfless service, penance, and knowledge, inspiring countless disciples to walk the spiritual path. His teachings encompassed meditation, yoga, Vedanta, and their profound mysteries. Among his prominent disciples was Somadatta, born into an ordinary family. In his early years, Somadatta faced challenges. Stabilizing his meditation, controlling his restless mind, and experiencing inner peace were difficult. Under Vashishta's guidance, he gradually progressed. The sage advised him to practice during Brahma Muhurta, when creation's energy is purest and most potent. Somadatta realized this time was key to achieving his spiritual goals. One day, he asked, "Gurudev, what is the secret of Brahma Muhurta that makes it so significant? I've heard its practice grants the soul unique strength." Smiling, Vashishta replied, "Brahma Muhurta transcends worldly illusions. It's when earth, sky, and all cosmic forces align in harmony. Your mind and body achieve a unique balance, and your consciousness is at its purest, allowing direct connection with the universe's profound energy." He added, "Throughout the day, your body and mind are filled with actions, desires, and emotions. But during Brahma Muhurta, everything is still. When you practice then, you align with those deep energies." Somadatta listened intently and resolved to deepen his practice during Brahma Muhurta. He began rising early for meditation and yoga. Within a short time, he felt unparalleled peace and spiritual awareness. As time passed, his practice steadily advanced. One day, Maharishi Vashishta observed that Somadatta's practice was free of all external and internal obstacles. He recognized that Somadatta had advanced significantly on his spiritual path and was ready for the final knowledge. However, Vashishta decided to test him first, knowing that acquiring knowledge alone isn't enough. It must be embodied and applied in life. The next day, he called Somadatta and said, "My son, the time has come to truly test your knowledge. From today, your practice will become more challenging. Are you ready? With humility, Somadatta replied, "Gurudev, I will follow your every command. Please guide me." Vashishta instructed, "From now on, during Brahma Muhurta, you will not only practice, but also go to a specific spot in the forest for meditation. Hidden there are nature's mysteries, which you can comprehend. But beware, this journey may bring many challenges. Your patience and faith will carry you forward." Somadatta obeyed, and the next day set out at Brahma Muhurta to the forest. He reached a deep, quiet place steeped in silence and peace. Sitting there, he meditated, calming his mind. Suddenly, during meditation, he experienced something extraordinary. His consciousness sensed two remarkable beings, a majestic vulture soaring high with a gaze that saw everything, and a beautiful parrot singing melodiously on the ground. Somadatta observed that the vulture's life depended on death, yet its flight symbolized height and freedom. The parrot, living a simple life, embodied sweetness and love through its song. Through these beings, Somadatta grasped life's dual aspects. The vulture revealed the harsh realities of existence, while the parrot reflected its gentleness and beauty. This symbolic experience taught him that spiritual practice isn't about escaping the world, but embracing its harsh truths. He needed the vulture's lofty perspective and the parrot's sweetness in his life. Returning from meditation, overwhelmed, Somadatta shared his experience with Vashishta. The sage explained, "The vulture and parrot represent life's essential aspects. The vulture symbolizes death and transformation. The parrot, love, music, and life. You must balance both. The purpose of practice isn't just self-knowledge, but applying it to live harmoniously with the world." Somadatta embraced this teaching and deepened his practice. One Brahma Muhurta, while meditating, Somadatta experienced profound peace and awareness. His practice had reached its peak. Where thoughts once stirred, there was only stillness. His soul merged with the universe's divine energy, understanding not just self-realization, but creation's subtle forces. From afar, Vashishta sensed Somadatta's state, knowing he had reached the pinnacle of his practice. Yet, the journey wasn't over. True purpose lay in living this knowledge in the world and serving others. Seeing Somadatta's progress, Vashishta decided to give him another challenging test. He called him and said, "Son, your practice has reached its highest state, but to attain final knowledge, you must face one more trial. Spiritual practice isn't just for solitude. It must be sustained amid worldly struggles. You must now apply your knowledge and meditation in practice." With devotion, Somadatta agreed. Vashishta sent him to a small village plagued by crises, disease, poverty, and conflict. The villagers were not only materially troubled, but mentally restless, divided by ego and selfishness, which had eroded love and harmony. Somadatta arrived and began his work by teaching the villagers to meditate during Brahma Muhurta. He explained that practicing at this time would bring peace and prosperity. Gradually, they followed his guidance, rising early to meditate and practice. Over time, their lives began to transform. As the villagers began recognizing their inner energy through Brahma Muhurta practice, their lives transformed. Their mental unrest faded, and they started treating each other with love and harmony. A peaceful, balanced atmosphere emerged in the village. Somadatta not only taught meditation and spiritual practice, but also served the sick and suffering, using his yogic powers and knowledge to heal many. The villagers no longer saw him as just a seeker, but as a saint and great soul. One day, during Brahma Muhurta, Somadatta reflected on his guru's teachings. He realized he must integrate the pure thoughts and energy of Brahma Muhurta into every aspect of life. He saw it not just as a time for meditation, but as a symbol of awareness and inner peace to embody in every moment. He understood Brahma Muhurta as a state of being, not merely a time. He taught the villagers that practicing during this period wasn't just an act. It was a path to bring peace, balance, and joy to their entire day and life. Years later, when the village became stable and prosperous, Somadatta decided it was time to return to his guru, Maharishi Vashishta, and share his journey. Back at the ashram, he bowed at his guru's feet. Vashishta lovingly blessed him, saying, "Son, you've successfully passed your test. You're no longer just a seeker, but a true knower. Your duty now is to spread this knowledge throughout the world." Somadatta embraced his guru's words and, with his blessings, set out on a journey of practice and service. His life's purpose was no longer just self-realization, but sharing that knowledge with all. One day, passing through a dense forest, Somadatta saw the same vulture and parrot from his earlier meditative vision. This time, they flew together peacefully, the vulture's gaze stretching far and wide, the parrot's sweet song echoing through the air. Somadatta realized his life had achieved balance between knowledge and love, strength and gentleness. He had become a true seeker and knower, embracing life's challenges with love and harmony. In his final years, Somadatta fully embodied the unique experience of Brahma Muhurta. He knew it was not just a time, but a path anyone could adopt. By practicing during Brahma Muhurta, one could attain peace, love, knowledge, and spiritual growth. He taught his disciples that this practice not only dispels inner darkness, but equips us to face worldly challenges. Embracing Brahma Muhurta's energy at every turn of life is true spiritual practice. Somadatta's teachings transformed the lives of his disciples and countless others, becoming an example of how Brahma Muhurta practice and service can lead to self-realization and spread peace and goodwill. Thus, through the profound mysteries of Brahma Muhurta and its practice, Somadatta touched the heights of life. He was no longer just a seeker, but an inspiration for the world. Friends, please share in the comments how you liked today's presentation. I encourage you to try applying this in your life. I promise you'll find success. Thank you.